The zodiac holds the key to the destiny of the entire universe. There is just one message for the universe from the Creator. What is the takeaway? Humans ought to detoxify their minds. Everything in our universe is testimony as celestial objects continue to revolve around one another in a predictable manner and time. The zodiac's spiritual message is resonating. I am accustomed with imparting harsh reality. Past happens again. Today is 29th October 2023. Watch this space for more fascinating videos about the conflict in Israel, how it affects the world's oil supply, and how it affects the global economy in the near future. Rahu, what is it? Ketu and Rahu are not physical planets. Unfortunately, a lot of legendary stories have misrepresented the truth concerning Rahu and Ketu, beginning with Rahu Kala. From an astronomical standpoint, Rahu and Ketu are just shadows of Earth. Earth's shadows are directed towards the Sun and the Moon, respectively, by Rahu and Ketu. Only from a spiritual standpoint can the secrets of Rahu and Ketu be unraveled, lest they will be viewed as fearsome shadow planets with superstitious backdrop and cause complete disarray. It takes Rahu almost 18 years to make a full circle around the zodiac. Join me now to find out where Rahu was 18 years ago. Rahu was in the crucial degree of transit through Aries in February 2005. Every zodiac sign has a critical degree at both its beginning and end. Please view the chart on the screen. Can I now make the claim that history repeats that I made earlier? The Israeli-Palestine conflict has returned. Anguish, devastation, inhumane, and lethal, with no regard for human life. What has changed in the astrological atmosphere between then, that is in 2005, and now? Indeed, there is a remarkable distinction. This is where the Rashi Tattva, Graha Tattva, and Bhava Tattva trio excel in their roles. Saturn was in Gemini in 2005, which is the third sign of the zodiac. Gemini is a dual sign that is also known as a mutable sign, which means adaptable, and Mercury is the lord of this sign. The same Saturn is currently in Aquarius now, the fixed 11th sign of the zodiac. The timekeeper of the universe is Saturn. Saturn is associated with two signs, Aquarius, also known as Kumbha Rashi, a fixed Aries sign, and Capricorn, a movable 10th terrestrial sign. In fact, Saturn is the only planet owning earthly but movable sign. Currently, Saturn is in transit in Aquarius, which is the apex of the Kumbha Rashi. Mercury owns the third sign in the zodiac, Gemini, which is a variable or dual in nature. In February 2005, retrograde Saturn was in Gemini. Fundamentally, for the following reasons, no agreement between nations then can be of a permanent nature. Number one, Gemini is an Aries sign, fluid sign that represents turbulence. Number two, moreover, Saturn was retrograde and had square Rahu, a challenging relationship. Number three, the third sign of the zodiac, Gemini, is associated with friendship, communication, and bargaining, etc., apart from many other portfolios. Number four, in a different dual sign, Pisces, Rahu was transiting then. Number five, Jupiter was in another dual sign, retrograde as well. At that point, the whole atmosphere was designed to stop shooting. The Guardian newspaper image on the screen is relevant. Please have a look at it. In contrast, the astrological climate in 2023 is very different, suggesting the possibility of a long-term solution, possibly over the next 100 years or so. How come? While Saturn is in its own fixed Aries sign, the only Aries fixed sign in the zodiac, Rahu, which is in this context represents terrorism, is entering the 12th liquidation sign of the zodiac. Can we say that terrorism in that part of the world will be more or less annihilated? Inhaling deeply, allow me to add that Rahu's emancipation may be indicated by the decisive Saturn in a sign of liberation. I observe a stellium of planets in both Aries and Libra at the same time as I am talking to you today. Stellium means 3 or more planets together in one sign. The degree of cosmic influence on Aries and the opposite sign Libra is imminent. The countries of West Asia at war face very difficult times ahead. Let us observe and wait. Please continue to check this channel for further updates. Thanks for watching. Namaste.